Welcome back to Utopia Cafe. Great to have you in this energy together. Hope you're feeling fabulously well. I know the energy lately is crazy. And just checking in with yourself, and you really don't know how to read your nervous system. It is all over the place. And you don't feel yourself, and you feel change coming on. And if any of this resonates with you, then this is 3 messages. One's popped out immediately. So we have the 8 of Earth, 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Earth, working hard. That's the first one, straight into it today. The cards, there is no mucking about, there is a message. This is the anchor card. This is the base of the matter, working hard, absolutely. Loving the fact that it is the 8 of Pentacles, actually. What's the energy I'm feeling through this is that the momentum of what has been started has already begun, and it has grown, and there's growth, and there's potential, and it feels good. That the origin story has started, and this is not the fool's journey yet. It's moved on, but the final destination hasn't been reached either. There is a strong element of heart associated with this, but it's also co-creation with spirit. So whatever that is for you, that's in momentum. It is not new. It's not standing out because it's not new anymore. But that love and that passion is still there, and you are attuned to the co-creation with spirit with this. Let's put it in shot for you, shall we? So that you can, it is there. And I feel like Becky, the negative thought process is coming through. I do not know anybody called Becky who is the negative person at all, which is why I've chosen that name. If you are a person called Becky, or if you know somebody called Becky and that does not resonate, please don't take it. Name it whatever you like. If I ever meet somebody called Becky who is lovely, I promise I wouldn't associate it anymore. But I have given my negative thinking a different name other than my own, because it gives me more power to choose whether I want to subscribe to that way of thinking or not. So what I'm saying is that thinking, that familiar thinking is creeping back in. And you don't have to do it, and you still get to choose whether you want it or not. But the momentum and the growth of this passion project is there, and it is in co-creation with spirit. And it has its momentum. So that's an interesting thing, especially when there's confusion around. Why would there, if we have that solid base, if we have that base there, and we know that it's all heart, and we know that there's co-creation with spirit, and we know that there is that grounded element to it. Maybe it's grounded because it's not fast and fiery. It's over time. And we don't notice those changes. We don't notice those changes. And especially if you're a person who, when they decide it's done, it's that consistency. It's that showing up. That you don't actually see the growth. But it's there. Ugh. Just feeling absolutely supported and loved by the universe, or feeling the love of the universe, and really grateful for it. So there's 2 more cards. Here's another one. All right. This one is, Self. This is a major arcana card, Self. These cards are Dreams of Gaia Tarot by Raven Phelan, if you're interested. But which one's in better shot for you? The second card, the second message there is self. It is that self-possession. It's that everything's going from within. It's that You are an autonomous person. Yeah, I just need to sit with that for a moment. And I think that's what this card means. That's the feeling that this card is generating, is that moment of, there's duality and there's groundedness represented. I feel that the presence of the three doves represents the grounded nature and the stability of the universe and that inner peace that we've achieved with this decision that's gone on. The dragons here, the two dragons, the fledglings that are here within, that are part of who you are, they are either going to be the same or different depending on how you, the influence that you give it. And we all know, we all have our own experiences with dragons, and I feel that your understanding of dragons and the message to you is, do you want to see the dragon as the magical, powerful being, or do you want to see it as the serpent with wings? Because both and one are the same. And it is that pause that you get to decide, because the energy of what you've created has its momentum. And because of its power and its empowerment, your empowerment, these powerful creatures, which are you, which is your thinking, which is your energy, are waiting for your instruction. And because, oh, look at it jump. And because the momentum of this new thing has enabled a sort of floating feeling, your direction, it awaits your direction. How do you want to move forward? And this message is saying to you, hey, you get to choose. The full bloom of the blue flowers communicate with yourself clearly. Set your intention. The butterfly, what are you going to do? You're about to fly. Your wings are spread. You communicate with you. You set that intention. You say to yourself what you'd want done with all this inner power, because you can keep it the same if you want to, and you can go back. And you can go back to where you want to go. That's your free will. But all of this is here. So have that conversation. Do you remember that conversation that you had with yourself, and how you pushed yourself, and how you held on to that vision? That vision is there, and you are wise enough to know that you are not holding on to any way it particularly should look. However, you can't see the signs of any different manifestation either, and that is okay. And this is where you are in this. Do you know that moment where something has jettisoned up into the sky and it's reached these dizzying heights, and it slows down and it slows down and it slows down, and you're there, and it's pausing before it does its descent, and the decision you get to make, the communication you get to make is, do you want to fall back into where you jettisoned yourself from, or do you want to spread your wings and fly, or glide, or base jump, or focus on something and tuck your arms and legs in and spearhead towards that point that you want to go to? Or do you want to astral travel in that spot? Or do you want to visualize yourself breaking through the barrier and out into the greater outer space? That is the question that you get to ask yourself, and you get to communicate with yourself. You are in full bloom. This is what full bloom looks like. And you get to now converse and put that energy back into yourself again, the way that you did when you were inspired to do it the last time. You get to put that energy back into yourself and push it into a direction. Because in this peaceful state, the quiet can bring back the old and the familiar, but it's not serving you anymore. I feel like I'm dancing around that a little bit, being too general just to keep it safe. You faced fear a little while ago, a little long enough for it to be in the past and to not want to revisit again. Remember it, feel it, remember that bravery, remember that decision to jump and leap. Make that decision again, but in this space. Do it in this space. Do it in the space where there is no fear. Okay, I feel like I've said it a little clearer now. All right, the third card. Oh, look at that. All right. Interesting. Okay. I think this card reflects what I was just talking about. This was in reverse. So it's watch out for, watch out for, watch out for, watch out for. Just nurture it. Nurture your faith. Nurture everything. Remind yourself. Communicate with yourself. Feel that heart energy that you have in this project. Communicate with yourself and what you want and where you're going, and create that life. It is about creation. Everything in there is about creation. You don't need to be told you have everything you need. You know that. That's why you did it in the first place. You don't need to be told that their life is full of challenges. You've already faced challenges. It's about the consistency. I'm just going to read the guidebook on that one. All right. So it was saying, it is not a sin to receive a compliment by another. It is not a sin to receive positive feedback in what you do from outside yourself. Oh. It is not a sin to not see, I'm just getting the words here. The momentum of what you began has started. I'm getting the message that you are aware and observing the fact that you are looking for feedback from others, and you are going, well, I should be doing this for my own sake, not for accolades, and my ego is involved, and I need to work on doing it just for the pure creation of it and the love of it and the contribution to the greater good. And all those things can exist at your full capacity, and you can also look for positive feedback from people outside of you as well. That is okay. And if you are looking for that, and if you receive that, receive it. It is not a lie. It is positive feedback. So if you have received it and you're brushing it off because you feel like it's egocentric, or you're looking for validation outside of yourself, if you do, accept the kindness that is sent your way. It is reciprocated from the kindness that you have sent out. So just as you give out kindness in the shape that you do, in the way that you do, without any expectation of how people react, the fact that you are looking for a positive feedback of any description is not a sign of you being caught in ego. It is also a way for you to find connection. And when you do receive it, when it buoys you and it incentivizes you, that is not ego. That is you receiving that positive energy that is tailored for you. So take it and feel its deliciousness and use it to warm your heart and make your heart light grow and your throat chakra grow and glow, and use it to send it back out into the universe again. Take it gratefully and take it to your heart and know that you're doing the good thing. And it's delicious again to know that the good thing for the highest good happens in immeasurable ways. So whatever you're doing, it is important and it is seen, and you are working with the universe, and it is okay to receive and to want feedback from outside of yourself. You are wise enough to be able to receive it. So receive it. Now, I had an extra card as a message because I felt like maybe I wanted to just end with just a final message to tie it all together. Again, this is an oracle deck, Messenger Oracle by Raven Phelan. Again, I really like her. She's an Australian artist and author, and I feel the energy wants to speak through this finally. One more message. Oh, I saw it there. It'll come back out. I feel very dragon energy around. There we go. Here it is. Okay. Okay. Seek your answers within. Oh, I'll put it there so you can see it all. Seek your answers within. A beautiful big bear, very powerful. And you can see the scales of the dragon in the background there. Seek your answers within. There's the wisdom. There's your heart. It is okay. It's okay to want that connection. That within yourself is that. We will seek the answers within, and I'm going to QRS look it up, what it reads. It's saying, just some stillness. This will pass. Some stillness. There's a chance that you have a lot of information. You've got all the information that you've accumulated. You're learned, and I'm going to have a sip of my coffee. And you are picking up energy, and the air is filled and thick with energy. You're on the cusp of things that you know, but you also sense the cusp of things that you don't know coming towards you. And it's a lot. And it's saying, it's okay. It's okay. Go within. Ground yourself. Days are like this. This is normal. This is not normal, but this is symptomatic of what is happening. And what is happening is growth. Growth happens. So just sit, stillness within, hibernation, the solitary behavior of a bear. Sometimes it's better to be with yourself. Oh, God, I am such an introvert. I can't say that enough, that it's It's lovely to be, especially when you're overstimulated and you're answering a million questions every day. It's great to be just quiet, listen to the breeze, listen to the birds, feel the sunshine. At the moment, the sun shining through the window onto my favourite chair and onto my floor is bringing me joy. It is that light energy, that peaceful light energy that is so, it's like I have family visiting. When you have holidays and you have family that you never see around, and you're in they can't stay forever, but when they have to leave, the excitement of their arrival is over, and you're in that beautiful middle period where you get to live together and just be in each other's company without rush. That's what it feels like. And, that's a lovely, grounding, grateful energy to be in. And for me, it's the sunlight shining through a louvered window onto my favourite chair, creating a golden light, surrounded by magnificence, because magnificence is not perfection. Anyway, I hope that helps. If this resonates with you, I would love to know how. So either you send a message, that would be great, put a comment, up to you. But yeah, I would love to know. And if there's anything in particular that you would like a reading on, please let me know. And if it's calling to you for me to give you a reading, I'd be happy to organise that with you too. So thanks for sitting with me in the cafe. I hope you've found this peaceful for you, or just gentle sunshine on your back on a cold, beautiful, crisp morning. And I will see you in the next video.